just because you just got to jump off with it. Got that obsidian. Boom. You know, right now in the world, right now, everybody's talking about other people. You know what I'm saying? And when I hear that, I just be like, damn, people got a lot to say about another person. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's trauma and all of that, or drama, or whatever. You know what I mean? I gotta charge these joints up. Found them joints. You know what I'm saying? In the nature, and I know. You know, we Ainitarians out this piece. But yeah, you know, basically with the whole bodybuilding thing, the myth, I had to jump into the bodybuilding because this is where everybody gets talked about a lot. Like, you know, people glorifies men's physiques that the creator had given them, and they enhanced it with some type of steroid or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And making you believe that you can achieve these certain feats if you work out like this. You know, that was the lie. It just now started to reveal itself to you as far as like, okay, these dudes was taking something else, you know? And when I hear people say something about steroids with myself, I'm like, dude, I'm not no swole ass motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the light that you sense. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural weight. I'm not really contracting a muscle. I can contract, but, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to. I can just maintain and breathe. There's a lot of people who's really focused on their physiques, and it's like, you want to get like this? And it's like, okay, you can get like that. Do you understand the type of hell you got to go through? The sicknesses, you know what I'm saying? Your kidneys, how the shit you got to go through. Then you got people who talk about, you know, you want to get like this through calisthenics. It's the birds, and they all around, the thuggy doves. You know, they feel the energy and shit. You're getting them high. They're like, oh, he's getting up, he's getting rowdy, and they respond to that shit. But it's like, you know, people, they focus on your body. You know, they're not focusing on your health and your health spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Your mental health, your emotional health, and all these different things that can affect you. You know, they're just like, yo, eat like this, work out like this, or do this. Nobody can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people, and I ain't gonna say nobody, but some people just need to be helped and pushed along, you know, and just talked to, you know, taught. You know, there's tough teaching, but at the same time, it's like people do these things to get glorified, to be, you know, like, look at the feat that they achieved in the corporeal flesh. Meanwhile, a lot of people behind closed doors have, you know what I'm saying, different, you know, mental disorders, emotional disorders, things that they can't even fix. You know what I mean? That they don't even know how to fix. Instead, they just know how to put their energies in other things and neglect their own self. And by doing that, you're really not healthy. You're really toxic. You know, you can eat the highest of fruits all you want to, but if you're not really handling self, that's not real health. You know what I mean? So you don't have to really go to somebody's seminar and sit in their lands or whatever to feel their energy, because sometimes that you'd be a vampire. But what I'm saying, what I'm striving to show you, which is we're gonna see the end to which men strive, is to do it yourself. All we have to do is do it ourselves, you know? And then we'll be able to link up. Because when we link up, that means we're in the higher heavens. So when you see people talking like, yo, about people, they're still on the first and second resurrection. They're still on earth, the earth plane. So they're still talking and glorifying earth things. You know, it's cool to be on earth and get your body right and exact, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. What's up, Lucky Duff? It's cool to do that. But at the same time, your mind's going to be right. You're going to train your mind. You're going to be reading. You're going to be getting more. You're going to be strengthening the soul, the spirit. Because when you get to a certain point in your age, I don't care if you're 20-something, 30-something, you're going to start realizing you're going to have to do something different, you know? And as you get older, you're going to be like, okay, it's more dealing with the spiritual. It's less of yourself and more of the creator, because that's where it all boils down to. Now, if you want to be hotter as you get older, after 32 years old, you get either warmer or you're hotter. That's where water freezes and thaws out. If you want to be a grumpy old ass man, then yeah, eat all that shit, work out all day, you know, don't enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? And don't sit back and relax and health yourself in other forms of fashions. They want you corporeal. When you're in the corporeal, that's dealing with the corpse. You know, the corpse is a fleshly thing. That's like done. It's going to be inanimated. The spirit is the only thing that goes on. And some beings are not even everlasting, long, or forever life beings, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, some beings are not that. So they'll try to trick you to that and make you believe that they are. You know what I mean? And so they market to your spirit and your soul. Your spirit, really, because they know where they're going. What's up, baby? They know where they're going because they haven't done a good deed for the heaven or the creator or the earth or they self. Let's see. Davy Jones, what's happening? Hey, that's what's up. That's awareness. And being aware and being conscious, it's going to take more than that because you're going to be in tune. The all consciousness is definitely what you're tapping into. That's who you are, but you're in just different fractions. It's all mathematical codes. You know what I'm saying? Math is the culture. We don't deal with civilization. We deal with culture, your way of life. God. You was a God seed, a light seed who was learning to have their own culture, liberty, truth. All these things that you develop by living your life. That's what the Most High wanted you to have anyways, is have freedom. So when you're just like, have to be trapped up under things and, you have no way to grow. I'm talking about spiritually, not just you physically. It's your spirit. That's what's growing. It's not just your flesh. This is why having sex right now, or just having sex in the first part of your life, is not the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And like coming from black people, we started early. We was molested and all these different things. And some people whose spirits who chose to continue on to that, they was like, I'm not gonna fix myself. You know what I'm saying? The chosen ones, they chose to fix themselves. There's certain things you have to master about yourself. When I was little, I ate the wrong foods, and of course they give you parasites, and the parasites, of course, open up portals for different entities to affect your thoughts and your emotions. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing hell when I was about 7, 8, man. I mean, actual hell, the most gruesomest place you could see. I was eating swine at those times. My father didn't know what to feed me, but my granddaddy knew what to feed me because I was in Mississippi and I'm eating beans and rice and everything nice. Cornbread straight out of the daggone iron cast iron skillet. You know what I'm saying? And but when I got with my father, we eating more different things like hog mogs and all of that shit. And I just did it just to help just to show my dad, hey, I'm doing it for you. You know what I mean? Because I ain't seen you, now I'm having to see you. But we didn't know no better. We were, you know what I'm saying, innocent to a degree. But for the individuals that was taught and laid out that they got it, it's like, they don't really have an excuse. They just gonna go with it. You know what I mean? If you've been abused or whatever and you chose to stop it, then hey, you doing something for the Creator and for the Most High. You left your lower self out, which is the shaitan or Satan. You know what I mean? And yes, they give these things names so you can get a better understanding of the spiritual nature, just dealing with the type of corporeal life that you're in. But yeah, when you see these individuals, man, you know what I'm saying? They're when I say the steroids and all that, they're taking it for looks. They're not taking it for like, I'm trying to heal my organ. This organ got to do this, so I got to take this steroid. I got to do this glutamine, or I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's when they're basically self-gratifying, their physical existence, and they're neglecting their spiritual existence. And with Nagas, you could tell it's been lasted. We already knew about heavens and earths and shit like that. And there is a hell for sure. Like the Roman Catholic Church, they definitely know what's up with hell. You know what I'm saying? They know the book back to front. You know what I mean? So for them doing pedophilia and all of that shit, and people and the members of the church backing it up and not speaking out about it, then they're going to go to hell. And hell is a place in atmosphere that your spirit goes to. Yes. Don't let these NOIs and everybody else saying that hell is a state of minds on earth, because it is. It is also, but it's also a spiritual place too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what lives after the corporeal flesh dies. You know what I mean? And so according to your mathematical density and how you got information through your algorithm of life physically, then bam, you're gonna go to those spots in atmosphere. And they got they dogs on your ass. And this is why when I say talking about people, you're gonna most likely you've been eating the wrong food, so you got drugets around you. We're gonna go into the books, man, to link this all together. But you got spirits around your ass that can't leave the earth plane. So they love the sex. They love the physical, corporeal shit, because they never really got a chance to really experience the true blessings of being in spiritual reality. That's why they feedle on to babies in hospitals or hospice, or just people in general who eat certain foods, the wrong foods. Like I'm telling you, poisonous animal eaters, flesh eaters. You know what I'm saying? Not the real flesh, which is the meat of the fruit and, the berries, and of course the melons. I love melons, boy. Ain't that right, my little ones? They just out here maintaining. You know what I'm saying? The vibe can't be high. It'll be hella low. You think that you high. You can talk a good game, man. It can sound good, but when you got someone who's already been putting in that work, raising up the Kundalini energy, not having self-equality, not having sex, you can see not having the thought to be able to be like, yo, I'm gonna sit there and you just go with the thought, like you thinking about a woman all day, like, damn, I do this to her, and you know, yo, you can tell when you get to a certain point. And these people, they know not to go to these type of people because they already know they see straight through you. You know what I mean? Hey, what's happening? Mike Freeman, what's going on? So do you ever fast? I'm sorry if you talk about it already. I mean, I get that all the time. Right now I'm fasting. You can tell people can tell when I'm fast because like I don't eat really bread all the time. I stopped bread right now, but I eat it sometimes. I haven't eaten it all the time. But I fast every day. Basically, it's like I won't eat a piece of fruit until about 3 o'clock. Where I'm at, it's like it got to be about 8 o'clock, about 9 o'clock now. You know what I'm saying? So the sun is coming over the little mountain shows right here. It's about 9 o'clock. So I won't eat a piece of fruit until about I eat a banana around like 12, and then I eat like a melon or something around like 4. Then that's when it starts, you know, because that digests. But when I eat like a cooked meal, I don't eat a cooked meal. I really don't promote cooked meals, but you know what I'm saying, you can do it. But I eat a cooked meal. I'm striving to do once every 72 hours, but it'd be from once every 36 hours to 24 hours or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just a leaf or something, you know, to get the minerals. Right now, I just been eating peas again. I'm happy to get that in, boy, because I've been missing them joints. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to listen to the body. It's going to tell you what to do. It's going to tell you everything what to do once you start detoxing. But it's hell because you're going to start facing yourself. You're going to start, you know, whatever happened in your childhoods and what you neglected and all of that stuff, it's going to be coming to the forefront because you haven't handled it. And it's like detoxing, so your spirit like, okay, you ready for it now, so bring this up the surface for you. Boom, boom, boom. You're like, oh, yeah, damn. So you got to sit back. And the planet to help you do it, especially in a time like this when you're dealing with, you know, the Mercury retrograde. Some people don't deal with the astrology, but, you know, the Creator sent the high Etherian angel to teach, you know, the science of the zodiac. This is why they use and rule you with it today. You know what I mean? And then they mess your nose up and all that stuff. So this is why you got to tap into the divine creator in the heart, because that's the vortex. Your heart is not a pump. Your heart is a vortex. It has neurons in it. So you communicate with your high exalted angels, your spirits, your ancestors, and the Most High. We was the only ones on earth that was with the Most High. That was in Gautama or Amaruka or the three Indias, the true three Indias. You know what I mean? And shoot. Once everybody came and got over to our world, you know, that's when shit hit the fan. So now it's over with because we seen the eclipse and we got all these eclipses happening and it's pulling it up. Let me see what we got going on. Let's see, any advice for a young man going through a breakup? Yeah, G. Okay, it depends on what end of the breakup that you on. You know, if you're dealing with a narcissistic, it depends if you was narcissistic in the relationship or if she was the narcissistic one, or if y'all just both had to just go off, or if y'all just had to idolize and devalue and discard moment with each other, you know. But as far as like breaking up, you definitely got to focus on yourself and no sex. So they'll tell you to go hurry up and go get with another woman or something like that to take your mind off her, but that's not really the key, because what you do is you're going to create a whole nother string of energy with this woman. She may not be done and all of that. I know that sounds kind of lame, but you can have a communication and talk, because it ain't going to be fair with that woman, because she's going to be the what you call that, the bounce back, you know what I mean? The, you know, what they call that stuff. So, and that's not going to be fair for the energy, because you're going to be having attention on, you're going to be thinking about your ex, and she's going to already go out and get some attention from another dude anyways, because they need it. She already done started, you know what I mean? You know, started the whole process of the sexual activation type shit, you know? But, let's see. It says, yeah, I mean, it's all good. We're on that level. We're going to be on that level. But, book recommendations. You know what? A good book, I liked it a long time ago, too, man. It was, I mean, I've read all the, you know, the NOI books, like Message to the Black Man and all that stuff. You know, it was marketing to us and shit back then. But I'm gonna say a real book, but a book that's not by like black people and showing black power and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at a show that you can see with your divine eyes, your divine eyes up here, not the other divine eye. You know what I mean? Something in this book is true, but it's exactly how things are. Something in this book is true, but it's exactly how things are. That's part 2. Nothing in this book is true, but it's exactly how things are. That book right there. Okay, I gotta repeat that again. Nothing, because it's 2 of them. The first one I said came after that one, but nothing in this book is true, but it's exactly how things are. That's the book. You You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to know about that. And also, Behold a Pale Horse. I did a nod to all the David Icke books. You know what I mean? David Icke's all the little reptilians and all of that stuff. You know, that all plays a role now because it was just revealing pieces of the puzzle. Because now we got like the, you know, the Earth plane and the circle worlds and the Earth beyond the, you know, the worlds beyond the poles and all that stuff like that. You know, but we had books like that back then too, but they were very much hidden. But right now, you know, during like the 90s and the era I came up in, yeah, that book kind of leads you to other books. But a lot of Malachi York books is good too. You know, but you just gotta watch out the Big Eye Little U syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. That twin flame joint, man. You know what? I really know that it's true. As far as like, cause you'll see beings that's together that don't even like each other, and they'll be together because they have that cluster B personality, trying to be with each other, having to be with one another because it's an abandonment issue that they face. You know what I mean? I gotta watch my back, it must be around. My birds is kind of reacting. They having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like basically they have a abandonment issue. You know, if they went through some stuff when they was younger, coming out of orphanages or just narcissistic parents, you know, just all these different things they then created, you know, their own defense. So when they get with another person, they kind of always mesh and have a toxic relationship. So they won't leave each other because they just like, they don't want to see the other one happy without them type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of toxic. But when you got a twin flame, or if you have a twin flame, you would really love to see them happy. Both of y'all would love to see them happy, especially if they know in their own heart they did you wrong by the push and pull run dynamic. But some of the spirits and some of the souls can't really be on Earth at the same time with each other, you know, because their energies are so powerful. So they might have to meet, they have to do their part while they're in the flesh, in the corporeal flesh, but in different parts until they transition, you know, get to the first, second, or third resurrection. And if they're in a certain resurrection, if they're in the second or third resurrection, if they're doing the work, they're gonna be on the third resurrection. The third resurrection, you gotta have a group up there. That's why it's important to tribe up on Earth, because this is where you're gonna see each other, your life family, in the upper rooms, which is the third resurrection, or a part of the seven heavens. But they're separated into three parts, according to what you've done on Earth. You know what I mean? Your intensity, your vibration, your thoughts, and your feelings, and all that stuff. You know. So if y'all did the work, third resurrection is where you're trying to be to. And the minimum to get into third resurrection, you gotta have at least 8 people up on third resurrection. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else second resurrection, and first they all, it's full of drujits. The second resurrection, we're getting it over. We see anarchy's going on, so, you know, a lot of stuff is getting pulled back to each other. So a lot of twin flames who are not together are actually doing the work, you know, and they will meet up when they get up into the upper room. And then, you know, because that's everlasting life. Y'all go into different worlds and different planets and handle, it's like Star Trek, you're married, but you're going out to different worlds and you're helping see planets, or helping correct planets and stuff like that, and further your talents. Or you just want to go see a certain heavens in your ethereal where you just want to better your talents. And so when you do go to different worlds, you may not be a scientist, you may just be a musician or something. You know, Most High and them may need you to go up on a ship to go out there and y'all go, you know, on a 100,000-year journey and shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's vast. You live in a corporeal life, so you're learning here. So it's good to have all this hell in front of your ass, because that's how you come out right. Let's see. Let's see. My man Derek, what's happening? Boom, boom. It says, but I really do hope the best for it. But you know, yeah. You know, it said wait around. It said not to wait around for me if she's ready. All right. So now, if you need to grow up, it's a difference. You know what I mean? So now, if you need to grow up, and you don't need to have women to really validate you, but in a cluster B personality sense, you know, that's when we're kind of broken. We need people to kind of validate us and validate our existence, because sometimes we probably wasn't validated at home or just coming up or something like that. You know what I mean? Some of us really validated if they weren't validated at home. You know, they probably went out and played sports and got hella validated. Like myself, I got hella validated in sports and the communities and stuff like that. You know, sometimes you have a narcissistic parent that be like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, of course, you know, that's when, you know, you're dealing with the Most High yourself. You know, is it worth being big and going to the league if you're helping out ungrateful, you know, family members? Or is it worth you just getting your spirituality intact and helping out the world? You know what I'm saying? Those who, like, you know, because you see what happens when you go to the league. Shit, And ain't nobody coming out on top, man. I don't care what these people say. You dealing with this government, this world, you ain't coming out on top. They can fool you and act like they got you, act like they're gonna be on top, but they not. You know what I'm saying? They even killed Whitney Houston. I mean, like that's her grave is amongst other graves. It just don't make no sense. You know what I mean? So yeah. But a breakup with the twin flames, you know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta work on yourself, and you just shouldn't be having sex for about at least 3 months. I wouldn't do it for about 3 months. Sure. You'll be really healed. 4 months, really. Sure. But if you one of them players, man, and you can pull them chicks, you just pulling them and you just idolize and devalue them real quick. Like, I'm tired of it. She ain't the one, man. You know what I'm saying? Just don't lead her on, you know, to the best of your degree. Because, you know how women are. Sometimes they want to get you as a narcissistic supply, and they want to use you as the show off. Like, look what I got. You know what I'm saying? And then you see they act a fool with your ass when they got you in public and shit. They had to show out. But they're like, look what I got. Look at all this attention. You know? But yeah. So we both have a glow. We both have a glow. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, it depends. If y'all were twin flames, then y'all would have one gonna have to run, because if y'all twin flames, it's gonna be so powerful that one of y'all gotta go, and then you're gonna chase it. The energy is gonna make you wanna chase. Man, it's so hard to repel that energy, boy. You wanna chase, but you can't. So you do that to people when you break up, and you realize, I don't even like this bitch. I don't even know why I chased her for. I just chased her because she ran away like a predator. Like, but with a twin flame, man, it's like different. You gotta let them go. If they run, then they'll come and run for you. It's a push and pull, and y'all may meet up, you know, depending on the cycle of the cosmos. You're dealing with Saturns and all of that stuff like that, because y'all may meet up in another cycle. You know, it may not be in this cycle or this Saturnian cycle, or 12 years or whatever you want to say, 6 years coming up. But I do wish the best for you, though. That's for sure. But you got to work out. You got to start eating right. Man, start working out. Just say forget it. Start working on yourself. Get your kundalini up. Being by yourself, man. If you can. It's hard to do it when you get higher up on your journey, your semen retention journey, because people come out of nowhere, man, and they see peace. There's peace. Let's go. And they on their way, man. I'm talking about 6 feet. They don't care about 6 feet no more, man. They gonna be up in your shit. So, but yeah, man. I just wanted to chime in real quick and just say what's up to my peeps. I love y'all. I thank y'all. I'm gonna have to do a whole thank you video, because I know I done got so long in it, so people may not even make it to this point. But whoever did, I thank y'all. I love y'all, and I love the ones who donated. And I'm living outside. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's not like it's a mental issues or we got issues and whatever. You know, I had a child support issue, but I still grinded and hustled and paid my child support while not getting no checks. But I had to have a side hustles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Learning little things and just master myself as far as like learning skills, like, you know, framing, you know, wet piping and stuff that you may need in the future if you ain't got shit. Learning how to just rock wall build and stuff like that. You be like, okay, if shit go down, I learned this now. You know what I mean? You're gonna need me. So I learned that the less you carry and the more you have in here, you own. So it's like, hey, I ain't got shit, but I got it all in here. So I can do my gifts and my skills and my talents, work on your music, make your beats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Those are the temples that you go to in your body, the rooms you go to in your temple. You're like, damn, I got that temple. I got an artistic temple. I do music in there. I draw in there. I do this over here. I do this. Most I got it to where you ain't even got to be bored. That's why when people look at you, it's like, damn, this motherfucker got a peace that surpasses all man's understanding. Because Most High gave you talents and gifts and skills, and that's what's gonna get you the money. So I say thank you to the individuals who helped out. Even though I ain't got shit anyway, but I got the Most High creator, and that's what makes you happy, G. You know what I'm saying? And the Life family, I can feel the energy too, you know? So, and the higher you go up, the more you feel the Life family. When you go to rest, you know you communicate with them because you see shit. You're seeing what's gonna happen next, and y'all are already communicating in heaven, and that's what they don't want. I seen that in Star Trek. It was a species that was running niggas in the dream world. You know what I'm saying? When Picard and them tried to go to a world, these dudes had a whole section of space that you get in there, you get so sleepy, and this is where they get your ass at. You know what I'm saying? And they want you to stay there with them. And I'm like, okay, you gotta understand this. When you're dealing with Star Trek, the Picard and all of them, the Enterprise, they're like Ethereans, you know what I'm saying? Because heaven is full of a whole bunch of different, we're not just niggas and us, and we is niggas, but I'm just talking about niggas meaning natural entities, but we're all in different shapes and sizes and forms and shit, you know what I mean? But the deformed people and deformed beings, they're on Earth in its heavens, you know what I mean, which is in Atmospheria, Hades, and all these different spots, hells and shit like that, you know. And when, you know, the Enterprise come, they hear a distress call. They're hearing a distress call coming from the Atmospherians High Council, gods, which is calling to the Creator. You can call him Hawa, Jehovah. They call him Jehovah now, and they slide that in there because they know that you got to have one name to be connected to have a unit. You know what I mean? So that's why they're trying to impede onto your little, to our one name. But anyhow, though, so they're just receiving a distress call. This is distress call from the God of that world, and then so the Ethereans come through and come help out or whatever, because it's like they know in Atmospheria they got problems, and on Earth they go. Of course, you got problems with the mortals, because the mortals are babies to the spirits, because the spirits is living hundreds of years on Earth. So, long story short, and short story even longer, shit. The species, they basically put you to sleep so they can rule you and trick you to stay in their world or in their space. Try to trick the Ethereans, and the Ethereans is powerful. So that everybody try to get over on the Ethereans, because it's like, nigga, you're stronger than me. How did you come and dismantle all my heavenly kingdoms and shit? Ethereans like, nigga, hey, I'm with the Creator, you know? So that's that. I gotta pay attention to the mothers walking around. My birds is warning me and stuff. Bless you. I appreciate you, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Definitely love in the highest light. Always. And show that appreciation by fasting. Semen retention. No, I don't say semen retention, but you know, semen sacredness, man. Don't be letting it go on these people, man. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Not even the AIs, none of that shit, because they know it's getting serious, and they know Nagas is out here on this shit, and they don't want you to get to heaven, dog. To true rightful heaven. That's what they don't want, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to do whatever it takes for you to squander that energy. And when you get up to a certain point, they attack you in your dreams. But then when you get to a point, they can't get you in the dreams. So if the Most High know you got something in you that you got to get out, it's in that cerebral spinal fluid that's floating around through your whole body, because that's what they don't tell you about the semen retention. They probably saying it now, but the reason why you're doing it is to get to the heaven within. You're doing it here first. You don't worry about that out there right now. You know what I'm saying? It's to get to heaven within, yo. And you don't let it go. Every month that light gets up to. I'm gonna show. I'm do the knowledge. I'm gonna show some references. I'm gonna show some receipts on that too, because I ain't afraid to let everybody see. Hey, this is what it is. I like to support everybody. I ain't saying like I came up with it. No, this is what added on to show me. And I got this, and I hope this help you out. You know what I mean? Because we coming up, people like me, we ain't had that. We had people trying to take our souls and shit, take our spirits and kill us and put drugs on our family and not have our mamas and the love and the father. They did all that shit till we was us when we was babies, man. Making us work at 12, 13 years old, summer jobs and shit. Before you know it, you got a baby at 17, child support, boom. Friend going to jail, you going to jail, whatever the fuck going on. All that shit was on us. So now we like, boom, after going through all that hell, you got brothers like myself that's still talking, still able to communicate with you, still got a mental. And the Most High preserved, it's showing you the Most High preserved this mother that put him in the prison. I went through shit that you should have been through prison for. But it was certain things that the Most High held the grace, because he knew. And I have a lot of friends die, man. I mean, close ones, man. Not even listening to me, too, at the same time. Even getting shot and killed, shot on my bikes and stuff like that, man. I mean, you start seeing that these were entities that was attached to these people, using them your whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? So they know who you are. Y'all know who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? So when they hear somebody talking like this, like, yo, say that semen, and you made it to this point, it is serious, man. Because ain't too many niggas talking about it. They want you to get physically whatever fit to look like this. You know what I'm saying? Do this and do that. And then your weakness will show off, and then the chicks will be attracted to you. But can you handle that? Can you handle all the attention from the females? I mean, damn, you gotta learn how to turn them down, B. And you're going to have Jezebels coming at you fine and say, I mean, I have women coming to me every goddamn day. And I definitely can tell. Man, women touch, they don't care. They're, sometimes you got, you know, the ones you let them touch them. But some of them, you know already, they slutty. And the slutty energy is different. But I'm just getting off of that. It's very serious though, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you raise and you get to the heaven within, to the heaved up place, heaven is the heaved up place. To the crown, you got your brain, you got your frontal lobes, which is your God brain, and you got your animal brain, your insectoid brain, all these different things. You got your vagus nerve that runs all the way up and down. Once this light crosses the vagus nerve, boom, that's when you get the gifts. You paid your tithes. Now it's boom, Santa Claus is raining gifts down the chimney. Boom, down your cerebral spinal fluid. They tried to get me in my spine. When I had surgery, I broke my neck. I was healing. I broke my neck 3 years on the same day after I hurt my neck prior. So it was like they got a chance. That 3 years before I broke my neck, actually, They got a chance to see me 3 years prior on the same date from a car accident, and the Boys and Girls Club, it was just at a boom like that. And so when they pulled me up, and this is a testimony too, when they put me in this CAT scan and the MRIs and all that shit, they kept my ass. They was like, wait a minute, this child, okay. And I used to be still with them CAT scans. I behaved. I'm like, no breathing? Okay, cool. And so they see all the frontal lobe action, you know, your teeth don't grow and all this. They was really keeping me. They wanted to do surgery then because they seen I had a space in my neck. And I didn't have nothing wrong with me. So I knew something of this. I kept that in mind. So 3 years later, when we had this, there was a snowstorm that happened on Halloween, October 31st. You know what I'm saying? And so that was the craziest snowstorm ever. We still trick-or-treating. The snow coming up to 3 feet of snow. You know what I mean? So we out there still trick-or-treating. So we jumping and diving in the snow. And I accidentally, you know, I turned a certain way. If I didn't turn a certain way, I probably would have died. But the most I turned me in the air and boom. And I knew something was up because I felt burning and all this shit. And I was like, damn. So I knew I couldn't move. I seen my whole life flash in front of my eyes and shit. I told a bro, like, yo, would you help me up? And I was like, he was like, nah, you playing. I'm like, man, you help me up before I fuck you up. But I didn't mean that. But he helped me up. Boom. I felt all the burning in my hands. I'm like, hey, you feel that? He was like, yeah. I was like, no, he don't. But this lady, she seen something was wrong. She said, I need to take you over here. And these people let me walk around this broken neck for 3 weeks. It's crazy. I had to have surgery on November 20th. And my children, I learned that I had children on November 20th, that they were, you know, in the womb. All this stuff was lining up. So most times allowed me to look at all this stuff during that time. So I knew. So I had to sit down. You know what I mean? So when I sat down, when I'm looking at the cerebral spinal fluid and the spine, I'm looking like, damn, they tried to attack me then. So I want to be able to tell y'all now that this shit really works. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you get to heaven. You know what I mean? They think you're going to get to heaven building a spaceship like Kanye and going out here and doing, I want to go to the stars and go to Elon Musk and out there behind the nigga, we made the walls. Nigga, what you have to do is get back online. You know what I'm saying? We put the ice walls up. We got to get back online. They can't trap us. Ain't no nigga you know trying to go and get on the boat and go over here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There was a nigga that discovered the North Pole and showed the devils and shit, but other than that, you don't know it, man. Nah. So, the cerebral spinal fluid and the spine is the key to getting back online. And when you don't have sex or don't release, and especially it's crucial in the month of when your moon is in the sun sign, in your sun sign, that's where you can't do, because those 48 hours you're gonna be the most freakiest. You're gonna be, where did she come from? I ain't even thinking about that shit. But yeah, that's how they attack you. So, you know what I'm saying? And this helps you heal. And this gets all your talents around you. You heal quicker. You get the glowing and all that shit. The people look at you like, what the fuck is you? Because look, okay, I look like how I look, but I'm not like steroidish type of guy. But what they see the light and they see the attraction of like animals and shit just coming through. I get in the water, they see dolphins run up and shit, you know, whales and shit. I can't even go in the water in the bum and tell you, like, nigga, something finna come up, man. And they gonna come on the side of us. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, the animals know when you got the light. And I'm not saying it to brag or nothing. I know when somebody's up 2 months, a week, even a year, maybe even 2 years. Man, we already know. So most I had to train me. For the last 7 years, I had to get really, really trained. I was already doing the semen retention prior to, because I was having self-equality with my women that I had, but I wasn't buzzing as much, you know what I mean? But I had to experiment and see, like, oh, when you're low, you're going to have more ruminant thoughts, you're going to be fucked up, you're not even going to be able to concentrate, you're not going to be able to create. If you can create good within 4 weeks, within 4 days of having sex or feeling strong within 4 days, just imagine when you go 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine how you feel when you go 4 months. Imagine how happy you'll be. Imagine how joyful of life you'll be having. This is what the Most High want. So when you get your mate, you ain't gonna want to do nothing but have sex with her. You ain't gonna want to have orgies with other motherfuckers. You don't want to go that low and watch your bitch give head to another motherfucker. Shit. You ain't gonna want that. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't gonna want it. And if you do, you just know you and your low self. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're. And the low self goes low just like your high self goes high, like forever in each direction. So if you go forever down there, it's gonna take forever to get to Midgard again, the midpoint, the heart. You know what I mean? And she's already at the heart if you're dealing with a woman. You know, so, and she goes down, then she got you. I mean, it's just how it is. So for a man, you just have to have control and discipline. Most I gave you testosterone, you know, and shit, you know, testosterone is very powerful. This is what you have to use. So this is what it do, man. So every month, you know, I'm walking with us, man, because we got to do it. We got to get up to the higher room, you know, we got to. Because we all online and we all looking at each other, but we all not in that room yet. You know, because we have so much interferences. so many motherfuckers getting in our way and shit. But now the veil is open. Now we got the understanding a little bit. We're putting it together. I'm gonna put some references up. I'm gonna put some videos up that I know for sure. And you're like, okay, aha moments. You ain't gotta hear these people like, oh, this is what semen retention makes you this powerful. You're Superman. And you're oh, the fuck? Who told them? How the fuck you know? Did you been doing that? You all of a sudden know, huh? So I'm gonna show old videos I was talking about semen retention too. You know what I'm saying? So on my old channel, they had to hack it. And now we back. We had to go through hell to get these channels back. I had to break, phones had to break a few times. I had Drudges, I had spirits trying to break my shits, trying to discourage a mug to get it out. You know what I'm saying? And they know. So, and you know, you have to go through those hells, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to lose, and you have to get up out of certain places too, because them Drudges, them familiar spirits, they there. If especially if they know you your whole life, nigga, they're planning your demise. They know your spirit is there. They've been seeing you your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And they've been enticing you and inspiring you to do these lowest devilish things. So you got to get up. And the Most High tell you to get up and go to a place where you need to be at. That's where you got to go to heal, you know? So me, I say, hey, get to the heart chakra part of the planet, because there ain't too many parts left. And you just get the healing, because pretty much physical, the flesh, you know, this is here, but you got it. What it matters is the spirit, man. So I don't want to hold up too long. I am half hour in. I didn't even know that I was chopping it up. But let me see what you say before I drop off this chain. I appreciate you. Let's see. Bless up. Bless you, King Kai. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, sex magic. Oh, they ain't gonna get up, man. They're gonna explode anyways. I mean, I had wisdom's bras. I mean, some of the thickest muds, man, that wanted to do all that magic on me. And, you know, they try to get your hair and everything and shit. You know what I mean? And I mean, man, Most High showed him. I slept right next to him and showed him, you can't fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not. I'm already knowing. Now, if you low on your life, like two months, that's kind of low. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be playing that game with a woman if you're like 2 months. You're 2 months in. No. Because what it is, hold on, wait, my time. I was gonna grab my water, but fuck it. Let's drive. But if you're gonna play that game, you're gonna have to be about 7 months up, 8 months up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be 7 chakras up. 12, you're gonna be all the way out the body, but 7, you at least have the major notes down. You know what I'm saying? You can at least play a song, you know? And the minor notes, you can hit pitches too. I'm like, bitch, I spent on your ass. You know? But with her, shit, she gonna do it. And then you got, you know, what them people's called the men version of the witches. You know, they're not witches and warlocks. You know, all them niggas, I'm past all them niggas, man. They like on earth shit. This is what Most High tell you, don't fuck with them. They're like the ones you don't go talk to. Cause they the ones that's gonna lead you in the wrong direction and shit. Now you people that got that talent that can tap in, that just can read the elements, cause that's what you're supposed to master. Like, okay, I can see with the spiritual nature and shit. You know, you got oracle women that's good like that. You know what I mean? Those who you talk to that's doing it in the will of the creator, the Most High. Like, yo, I'm doing this for the Most High type shit. You use them. But yeah, that sex magic shit, they gonna do it. I had a wisdom try to man, she really tried to get my ass and shit. I was like, damn, the whole chap. You know what I'm saying? I knew she was gonna try to do the spell and I'm rested and all of this shit. I'm like, bitch, you don't even understand. It's gonna come back on you like 999 that killion fold. That's a big ass number, dog. Shit. So, you know, basically, that they'll use it to try to manifest something, but that's even more weaker. Because you can manifest better if you don't even use. That's how you use it. Is if you don't use it. Pardon me, Thuggy Duff. That's how you use it. Is if you don't use it. You don't just be having orgasms and then you don't just be having orgasms like thinking like, okay, I want a car, got the car. I'm getting the car, baby. No, you don't have orgasm, right? You know what I'm saying? You do the inner cosmic orbit, you know, because your inner cosmic orbit, it goes a certain way. It's a vortexian current. So it basically goes like this, you know? So if it's going opposite, you're gay. You know what I mean? And I'm saying gay like, you know, like you're sexually gay, like sexually you fucking up. But no, gay like thoughts and shit. You think different. You're like, nigga, that's gay. It's a dumbass thought. I don't want to. Yeah, it's a dumbass thought. You know, most I said this certain thoughts is dumb and shit because, you know, y'all all a part of me. Shit, I'm the all person. And if you don't believe in the all person, then it ain't shit. That's what it is. But these ones that's ruling you believe in at least the name, the principle of one thing. So that's why they get you to believe in that. Like, to America, you know what I mean? Like they say, I pledge allegiance to the flag for the United States of America and to the Republic. The Republic is really the one thing that they want you to really focus on in that motherfucker. So you can be like, okay, we'll keep our shit running. You know, it's the one thing. But the creators are one thing. So to bypass all the first and second resurrection, you got to get up to third resurrection. We geniuses in this time and age. You talking about rainbow kids and indigo kids? That means that y'all geniuses, right? You're spiritual geniuses then. So that means that you can jump past second and first resurrection on the earth plane upon transition and get right up to the third resurrection. This is the main reason for the health and wealth right here. See, God body's supernatural. God body, yeah, I came up through the nation of gods and earth for supernatural. We add in everything. We're not just being limited. You know what I'm saying? This is a health and fitness athlete. This is a health and fitness athlete. The athlete is a very advanced being. Like, his body is put together perfectly type shit. Or her. So it's good to be an athlete. Everyone's supposed to be an athlete and a smart motherfucker at the same time. Let's see. So, yeah. That being said, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for sitting in this long. I know it's a long time, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout in. I appreciate the energy. But yeah, definitely fast on the food. Don't be having self-equality, right now in this season. Because we got an eclipse coming up. We got 2 of them coming up. We got the lunar eclipse is always two weeks before the solar eclipse, and it's coming up in October. All right, so in Veda astrology, this is going to be in Virgo, but in tropical astrology, this is going to be in Libra. All right. So, with that being said, get ready for that. Now, if you haven't do this one, don't worry, we got another one, and it's still doing the egg. No matter where the eclipses is in the world, this is going to affect you, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this one's starting from where I'm at, the starting point. So, yeah, get ready for it, G. Fast, eat right and exact. Think of the date. You working out. This is a workout. This is your fighting date. All right. So, I'll be with y'all in the next one. Peace. In the highest all life.